You know what day it is. It's motherfucking laundry day. Let's get it. So, guys, I don't know when I'm going to post this. I think I'm going to post this after I'm going to post the one today. But today's vlog kind of took a while from my last vlog. The reason I've been kind of taking a while, the reason I've been kind of, behind on things is because I'm really having a lot of fun on TikTok. You can follow me here, I think I'm gonna put it maybe. So, I've kind of just been playing around with different things, kind of trying to pass the time. You can only be so productive, you can only have so much fun. So yeah, I've been playing around with it and posting different videos that I think are funny and things that I see that I'm like, oh, I could do that a little bit better, or oh, I can make that kind of funnier, or add my own twist to it, or kind of take that category and take it in a different direction. Other than that, just trying to stay productive, trying to stay sane, trying to stay on top of the grind, because this is kind of a tough time for a lot of people. A lot of people are out of work. A lot of people are having to struggle trying to figure out kind of what their next step is. Maybe they got laid off, maybe they got fired completely, maybe their industry's just completely gone, and their company has to go out of business because they can't take a month or two off without any sort of revenue in, and they have expenses, and sometimes that's how business goes. So for me right now, it's just seeing what is in front of me, what are the things I can kind of take and make something productive or something fruitful out of a situation that can be kind of negative or a little bit discouraging. You can only watch so much Netflix. I mean, especially if someone like me, I have a lot of energy by temperament, so I have to do something. I have to use my brain, or else I will not be able to go to sleep. I will not be able to go to bed. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. I've been putting off folding my laundry ever since I got it, just to record this video. I don't know why. I think that's really silly, but I gotta keep it consistent. Laundry day, I gotta record it, make it a consistent episode, kind of catch up with you guys, and make sure that you guys are in the loop, or I can express my thoughts, not thoughts. Right now is a really interesting time. It's funny how the same people that make you feel guilty about like certain political things will also make you feel guilty about going outside, about like not doing your part in trying to prevent the spread of this disease. This is a very serious disease. We need to stay indoors. If we absolutely have that option, then we absolutely need to stay indoors. But we need to make sure we're not putting other people down. We need to make sure that we're not saying, oh, you're outside, I can't believe you. I wish I could be outside. I'm staying inside to save other people. You're outside, you need to come back inside. I don't think that really does anything good. I mean, especially to people that are already outside, like you're not going to convince them to not be outside. So, that's kind of my 2 cents. Me, I'm going to try to stay indoors, but I have to work, I have to pay rent. Instacart is in business right now, which is one of my side hustles that I do just in case. I have my things that I can do in case, my main thing is kind of like either not in business, or I lost a client, there's no production work for me to do. I have a backup, and I have a backup to the backup. So I'm never, I always kind of try to plan for the worst. And, when the worst happened, I was kind of like, oh, the worst was going to happen, and I was kind of preparing for that. So I was like, okay, that's fine. I can still do Instacart. I can still do Postmates, and kind of pay for things. I'm not completely screwed. I don't want to do that day in and day out, but for right now, a lot of people have no other option. It's not cool when things are going well to do Instacart and Postmates, but when you're shit out of luck, it's good to have a backup. And then when things are really shitty, like right now as far as work, it's really good to have that backup. This is kind of a lesson for a lot of people to kind of prepare for a worst case scenario, because it's not if that worst case scenario comes, it's kind of when. You got to prepare for the flood. You got to be like Noah. I'm not going to sit here and say I have like all this money hoarded up and like I'm prepared for doomsday. I have all this like stored, whatever. But if you work hard every day, money will not be much of an issue for you. If you're working every single day, trying to learn every day, no matter what discipline, say you're not working, but you're working on the computer, trying to learn a new skill, it's really good to try to be productive if you can. If you're just sitting around, that's scary. The more you do nothing, the more money you're losing. You're not actually staying still. You're losing money, and those bills get more expensive. If you're looking at it from like a time to like deadline perspective, it's like the math adds up. I don't know. I can't really do the fucking math right now, but so yeah, it's really good to be productive as much as you can. I'm not perfect. Sometimes it's hard for me to stay focused. I mean, that's been my whole, even in school it was really hard for me to stay focused, but as you get older, you start to kind of figure out little hacks for yourself, things that are kind of your triggers, things that make you lose focus easier. Just kind of learn things that will help you stay focused, things that will help you stay motivated. You learn about yourself. Like for me, in order for me to stay productive, I have to take a break every hour from editing and kind of do something, walk around, because I can't sit still for very long. I was like that in school. So you got to figure out who you are and what makes you tick. Like for me also, like I try not to have a ton of sugar if I'm editing, because it'll make me want to move around. It'll make me very like, my mind will be hyperactive, my body will be hyperactive. So that's kind of one thing for me, but everyone has their own things that they need to learn. A lot of that stuff I learned in college about myself. The quarantine is making people kind of sit down. This is kind of everyone's pause and come to Jesus meeting, if you want to use that metaphor, where everyone's like, okay, where am I going? What am I doing? What's my goal? Are we spending too much money on this? Do we really need that? Do I have to spend money on that? Do we have to have school in a school? Can we do it online? Can we work from online? Do we have to go to the office? A lot of these things are going to stay in place. We're starting to realize how much wasted energy, wasted effort there is in meetings. We're going to realize after this month or two that the level of productivity is not going to be that much lower, even though a lot of these corporate companies are having to work from home from a computer screen. A lot of these adjustments, they should have been made, but a lot of the time the economy needs to kind of like crumble and have a correction in order for changes that should have been made to come into being. That's something to think about. A lot of people are like, do I need that car? Can I just use Uber? That's a big decision a lot of people are having to make right now. So, this is a very interesting time. I think this is a better time than a lot of people think. I think a lot of people can be a little bit sad right now, but I think this is going to make us stronger. This is going to make us better. And if we look at it from a place of opportunity, then we have to kind of capitalize on it and make sure that we come in full force into who we are, into what we know, into what path we want to go into, and kind of hone in on that. Because if we hone in on that now, if we go on offense, go at it aggressively, then, we're going to kind of build and build and build and build. So, that's kind of my 2 cents. I'll try to keep these going. I want to kind of juggle podcast, vlog, my short-term content with TikTok. I want to do everything. So, stay tuned. Thank you guys for watching.